Now on your home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show has coverage from the AAA Pacific Coast League. Ought to be a good one here between the El Paso Chihuahuas and the Salt Lake Bees. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Jose Suarez gets the call in Game 5 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Digging in, Breivik Valera, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
The second baseman, Breivik Valera.
Ready, here's the first offering. Rising fastball, and it catches the zone for a strike.
First pitch, 6:35.
The windup and the 0-1. Now a half swing here on the pitch inside, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the home plate umpire. Strike 2. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there. The straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
Standing in now, Taylor Trammell. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Here it comes.
Nope, that's down.
Temperature was in the 70s earlier today, but 59 at game time tonight. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swings through it for strike number 2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Fouled away. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
2-2.
Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
So now to the plate, Josh Naylor. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. That evens it up, 1-1. Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So not much happening here in the top half of the first. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1. No score. Ronald Bolaños has the ball for the 5th game of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
This guy really struggled last year. This season is going to be about a bounce-back year. Real ugly ERA last year. He has a lot to prove to himself and to his teammates that he's a much better pitcher than he was last year.
Striding into the box, Ryan Burke. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here's the pitch.
Ball, that's in.
Well, you take a look at our visiting club as they take the field tonight. They come in just trying to get their feet wet here in this new campaign as they've split their first 4 ball games.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip, they find themselves 2-2, kind of par for the course. But they got to find a way to play a little bit better today, kind of turn the tide and get it working in a positive direction.
Now the 2-0 home. Is a letter high fastball swung on and missed.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Called strike 2 as he locks him up there. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch.
Count is 3-2.
Cam Williams will be next. Now the 3-2 pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball.
He was absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to keep that fair.
That's fouled off to the left side as he makes him do it again. 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
Batting second, the right fielder, Cam.
Now to the plate, Cam Williams, hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Outside. That's
Lays
ball.
off 1-0. Has a look, now the pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Fastball runs in tight here, and it's 2-1.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Now a move over to first in the dirt, and he can't quite dig it out. A runner at first with no outs here. And a 2-1 slider is looked at for a called strike 2.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
The 2-2 is a wave and a. So Joe Adell bats now. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. First pitch on its way. Here comes the 0-1. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
That's the ball. We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Slider misses, and he's in danger of losing him here. 3-1.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
The 3-1 pitch. Back up the middle. A diving effort as it's off his glove. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Dealer, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Stepping in now, number 74, as he'll take a breaking ball in off the plate for ball one. Burke at second, Adele at first, one gone. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Here it comes, 2-0.
Well, he's in a bit of hot water in this first inning, but if he can start throwing his slider effectively like that, he has a lot better chance of settling into this game.
And it misses. 3-1 now.
This is a spot you'd like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike two. Count still full, 3-2. A payoff pitch one more time. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Trammell is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, Brandon Marsh.
Stepping in, Brandon Marsh. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a curveball in for a strike.
That's a tough pitch right there. Curveball, kind of front hip. Your first move is to bail a little bit and kind of not want to get hit by that pitch. I can totally understand him taking that first strike.
And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. We've played an inning, still 0-0. So here's the cleanup hitter, Francisco Mejia. He's been swinging a hot bat in the series with 7 base hits coming in. First offering on its way. In there, strike one. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
Heading out towards shallow right. Williams has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out.
Batting fifth, the center fielder, Michael Getty.
Standing in, Michael Geddes. For the series, he's 3 for 12. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Curveball looked at here for strike one. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
The 1-2. Misses for the second ball. 3-2 now.
Not what you want to do on the mound, go from 0-2 to 3-2, but credit the man in the box for being patient, even with 2 strikes.
Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Hate to be Captain Obvious here, but he looks great to begin this start. That's already 3 Ks for him in the first 5 hitters. It'd be awesome to see him keep up this pace.
Coming to the plate now, Jason Vossler. He too had 3 knocks in yesterday's win. First pitch of the at-bat. Bounce towards the second baseman. He's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0. Digging in now, Jose Rojas. It's been a struggle for him in the series. 1 hit in 13 at-bats. First pitch coming. Here it is. Ball 1.
1-0.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Now the 2-0 home.
3 balls. No.
Now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here.
Three and one.
Yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out. 1 away. Stepping up to the plate, Joey Curletta. He's been a non-factor in the series. No hits to this point. First pitch on its way. Low for ball 1.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Bottom of the second here with no score. A good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2. There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone. Popped him up. Valera shading to his right. 2 down.
Batting it, the shortstop, Eric Salcedo.
Ready now, Eric Salcedo, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Here's the first pitch to him. Cold strike at the letters, 0-1.
Hey, this offense better be prepared to pull a trigger.
2 out, nobody on. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So that keeps the bottom of the second going.
I guarantee you at release point he wanted to pull this pitch back. Change up middle of the plate. Usually gets deposited in the seats.
At the plate now, Anthony Bemboom, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Throw over to the bag, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. A runner on first with 2 away. A ball and a strike. The 1-1 makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2.
Boy, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo, up and in.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
2 out with the man at first. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. So striding in, C.J. Abrams. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Now the pitch. And the 3rd inning begins with a changeup that misses. It's a ball and no strikes. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. The 1-1 home. Softly on a line to 3rd. And there's their first hit of the game.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And the runner back easily. Into the box, Gordon Beckham. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Hit to 3rd. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And at the plate, Jorge Ona, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike. Ready with the 1-1 pitch.
Oh, 2.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Count is 2-1.
Now the 2-1 pitch.
3 balls, 1 strike.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting at fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
Line hard, but foul. Three-two pitch. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Wow, I'm not sure what they were afraid of in this at bat. The count moved to 3-2, and they didn't even challenge him there. I can understand being careful with some hitters, but not that guy. He'll happily take the walk.
Now at the plate, Breivik Valera. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
And he can't allow the same thing to happen in this situation. This is a big-time spot in this game. He's got to find a way to put the ball in play.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
2-0.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
From the stretch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Catch is made. Runner tagging from third. The runner from third crosses the plate, and they've taken a 1-0 lead.
Man, this is a spot where you really want to get greedy as a hitter. Bases loaded, nobody out. You're hoping for that big swing of the bat. What does he get? A sacrifice fly, and only 1 run scores. I'm sure he wanted more, but he's not going to complain about the RBI.
At the plate, Taylor Trammell looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn 2, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. And this ball runs away for ball 2, 2-1.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
The 2-1 home is looked at off the plate for a ball.
You fight so hard to get into these type of counts. You can't let this pitch get away from you. You have to keyhole something middle of the plate.
Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Another payoff pitch. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
Standing in now, Josh Naylor, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Made him look silly with that one.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Chihuahuas lead it 1-0. Stepping in, Ryan Burke. He drew a walk his first time up.
The second baseman, Ryan Burke.
Now here's the pitch.
No, that's
Too low, 1-0. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Standing in, Cam Williams. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. That's strike 2 on a well-placed changeup around the knees. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
That's a pretty impressive pitch from a young arm like that. If you can spot your pitches there in advantage counts like 1 and 2, you're going to have a lot of strikeouts and soft contact.
So now to the plate, Joe Adell. And it's grounded just foul down the line. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Here it comes on 1-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
The 2-1 home. Takes this the other way to right. That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Throw over to first, and a dive, but he's back in there. Stepping in now, number 74, as the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike 1.
Hey, I know the tying runs at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. And that's a called strike at the letters. Though that looked high from here, it's 0-2 now.
Down 0-2 to a guy with this much weaponry, 5 pitches he can go to, not looking good.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. Swing and a ground ball to third. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. 1 hit, 1 left. 3 innings complete. El Paso's out on top, 1-0. All set for the start of the fourth. Digging in for his second at-bat, Francisco Mejia. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Here's the first pitch to him. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but it's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Williams moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Now batting, the center fielder, Michael Getty.
Stepping into the box, Michael Geddes. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is.
Ball, that's out.
High in the air out to center field. Adele is in his tracks now, and that's out number 2.
Now batting, third baseman, Jason Vossler.
Now at the plate, Jason Vossler. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First offering on its way.
1-0.
The 1-0 is a sinker that dips below the zone for a ball.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Slider taken for a called strike. 2-1. That's going to even up the count at 2-2.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
On the ground to third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So digging in now, Brandon Marsh comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
The left fielder, Brandon.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate. Marsh, a native of Georgia. He was taken in the second round back in the 2016 first-year player draft.
Hey, this guy hasn't reached the big leagues yet, but he's coming. You're going to know his name at some point. He just got a few more developmental things to work on.
Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. The 1-1. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Adios, pelota. A solo shot down the line in right. Second home run early in the year, and this ball game is tied at 1.
Yep, this is why you just can't rely on one pitch. These are the best hitters in the world, and when they know what's coming, they're going to jump all over it just like he did there.
In now, Jose Rojas. This will get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. The windup and the 0-1.
Look out, 1-1.
No outs, nobody on. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. The 1-2.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
We know he's probably still thinking about that game-tying home run he just gave up, but I'm going to give him credit for not showing that it's bothering him. When you come back and strike out the next guy, it shows you've still got your head in the right place.
Into the box, Joey Curletta. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Hit out towards second. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
Hey, guys, right there, you look for weaknesses. Can a guy come in? Can he command in? Obviously not the case in this situation. He went to the well outside half 3 times, and eventually the batter made a nice adjustment.
To the plate now, Eric Salcedo. As he'll take a look at ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. One 0 count. Here it is. Runner on first here with 1 gone and a 1-1 tie. Runner goes for second. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Here now the 2-2 is taken, ball 3.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Popped him up. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
Now batting, catcher, Anthony Bemboom.
Now at the plate, Anthony Bemboom. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike 3 last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come at him with hard velo late or snap something off in the dirt to see if he'll fish.
No balls and a strike to count. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Pulled toward right center field. And that's in there, base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Definitely tried to elevate the heater right there with 2 strikes, but caught way too much of the plate. Nice execution by the hitter.
Standing in now, Ryan Burke. And this one's in the dirt. No movement on base. It's ball 1. And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike. 2 down, runners at first and second. back up the middle. And that is through into center field, a base hit. And that'll score the run from second as they jump in front now, 2-1.
You know what I like right there, Dan, is the batter's approach. Not trying to do too much, just taking it right back up the chute again, staying within himself, and just knowing that anything to the outfield gets him an RBI.
Now, that's a good piece of hitting. That's a great point, D-Roy. I think a lot of times hitters go up there trying to do a little bit too much. Sometimes you just have to go ahead and hit the ball where it's pitched, and a good job, and a run batted in.
Here comes the manager out of the first base dugout heading for the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So he will curiously make his way to the dugout after what has to be considered a very brief appearance. At the plate, Cam Williams. Here's a pop-up now. Naylor has room in foul territory, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. We played 4 full. The Bees lead it 2-1. At the plate, C.J. Abrams. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
C.J. Abrams.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line toward the alley in left center. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night.
Hey, so far it's been easy pickings for this pitcher. He's gone through this lineup almost unscathed. But right there, leadoff single, middle part of the game. Let's see if he makes an adjustment before they do.
So now to the plate, Gordon Beckham. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
And that misses as well. Ball 4, so it's a 4-pitch walk here.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
So stepping in, Jorge Ona, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch on its way. Hit high and deep to right center. Center fielder on the run. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with 1 out.
So stepping in, Breivik Valera, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. He's set and the pitch. And that's in there for strike 1.
With some traffic on the base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike 1.
And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
In now, Taylor Trammell, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. No hits to this point. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Bees are out in front, 2-1. Now in the box, Joe Adell. It was a single for him in his last at-bat.
Joe Adell.
Pitch on the way. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Wingenter is at least partially known for his big power slider. A lot of break on that pitch, but what makes it unique is how hard he's able to throw it. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he dives, but he can't make the play. It lands foul.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Geddes is right there, 1 down.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Joe.
Striding forward now is the DH, number 74. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come in leaning out over.
2-0 count, the pitch. And this is heading out toward left field, but this is going to get fouled up into the crowd.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
Here now the 2-2. And that's the second out.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Brandon Marsh. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
0-1 the count. Pitch on the way. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Ona is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Stepping up now, Josh Naylor. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Outside, that's the ball. That's
2-0 now.
2-0.
And this one's over at the knees. 2-1. To 2-2 now.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner.
But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance though as it landed in the upper deck.
Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now. 3-2. Francisco Mejia is on deck. Here comes the payoff pitch. Line shot to first, and there's one away.
Now batting, catcher, Francisco Mejia.
Digging in the switch hitter, Francisco Mejia. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball 1. Ball 1, no strike. Ball.
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Three and 0 now. Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. Fastball too low, and that's ball 4.
Well, you never want to issue a free pass if you can help it. But when a hitter like that digs in, you'd rather he's standing at first than driving a ball out of here and erasing your 1-run lead.
So striding forward now, Michael Geddes. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Swung on and missed. 1-1. From the belt, the pitch.
Hey, I don't mind that take right there. That was a nasty breaking ball. Started outside the zone, popped back inside the zone. Good spin rate on it. Move on to the next pitch.
The 1-2.
Oh, that's good.
And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
At the plate now, Jason Vossler, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here comes the 1-0. Slider, but that's below the knees, and it's 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0. A runner on first with 2 away. And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
In now, C.J. Abrams. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Softly hit toward the hole. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Bottom of the inning now. Into the box now. Jose Rojas. 0 for 2 for him to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Ona is there to put it away for out number 1.
The batter, the first baseman, Joey Curletta.
Into the box now, Joey Curletta. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. Ready on 1 and 2. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away. Striding in, Eric Salcedo. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. He's set. Here it comes. No balls and 1 strike. Swing, and he popped him up over in foul territory back behind third. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Here it comes on 0-2. pulled toward right center field. Long run for the center fielder. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Luke Bard will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Number 39, Luke Bard.
Leading off the inning, Gordon Beckham, and they'll need him to get something going here.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by one. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
1 ball, no strikes to count.
First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. Now here's the pitch.
3 balls.
Down by a run, your guy needs to get on any way he can. His mentality has to be to shrink this strike zone to like the size of a soup can. No reason to swing at a pitcher's pitch.
Here it is on 3-0.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
Smoke toward third. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, the right fielder, Jorge Ona.
Now batting, Jorge Ona. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch on its way. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. Drilled right back up the middle, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
And there he goes towards second. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely. So they still haven't picked up an extra base hit in this one, but that stolen base at least gets him a guy in scoring position.
Yeah, and I think that's exactly what the manager was thinking there, Matt. Hey, if we aren't driving the ball with any authority today, we need to make something happen in a different way. They only need a single to the outfield now to push a run across.
Line drive to center field. Adele is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting, left fielder, Taylor Trammell. Your attention, please.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Taylor Trammell. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Williams is there to make the catch, and they'll get out of this with the lead intact.
For the traditional 7th-inning stretch.
Jerry Keel will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his third game this season. Digging in, Anthony Bemboom. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the seventh.
The catcher, Anthony.
First delivery to him on the way. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike two. Keel stands 6'6" and throws from the left side. He throws a four-seam fastball, a changeup, a slider, a curve, and a two-seam fastball. And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
Rolled slowly down the first baseline. And a good throw gets him one gone.
Now batting, second baseman, Ryan Burke.
Now at the plate, Ryan Burke. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. We're in the seventh inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Hard hit to the left side, but taken in out there, it's short. Had him played perfectly that time, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, right fielder, Cam Williams.
Digging in, Cam Williams. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, but everything looked clean. He was on time. He looked powerful in the box. I guarantee you he wants that swing back. He's still thinking about it as he walks to the plate right here.
Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2. Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
Hit hard up the middle. And that gets through, so he'll have his first base hit, make him 1 for 4 in the game now.
I mean, that has to frustrate the guy on the mound right there. You get him down 0-2, no put away pitch, works the count back to neutral, and is able to mix in a base hit. Nice job.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and sizing up the situation to bat will be Joe Adell. From the stretch. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Swing and a liner. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
To the plate now, number 74. And that misses for ball 1. We could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch just missing here. 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
To the right side and through, a base hit.
Williams
Isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. Safe at the plate as they extend their lead to 2.
Boy, that's a big RBI right there to give this team a 2-run cushion going into the late innings. And it always makes it easier on the opposing pitcher to know they have a 2-run lead.
Yeah, Leo Mazzoni always used to say, old pitching coach for the Atlanta Braves, solos won't kill us, guys. And he's absolutely right. You give yourself a 2-run lead, a solo homer's not gonna do too much damage.
Brandon Marsh will stride in again, and you can bet he'd love to do again what he did back in the 4th. A solo home run here that's been the only long ball of the game so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Swing and a little blooper to center. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And the run will score from second base as they open it up now 4-1.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. Stepping in now, Jose Rojas, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Heading out towards shallow right. Ona will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. 8th inning coming up. The Bees lead it 4-1. Stepping into the box, Josh Naylor. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Number 22, Josh Naylor.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Someone on this offense needs to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and start the line moving again.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Ball, that's out.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent, beware.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Marsh arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
Catcher, Francisco Mejia.
At the plate, Francisco Mejia. It was a walk in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
At the ball.
Got to find a way to scratch at least one across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
And he misses low with it. 2-0. 2-1 after the foul ball there. 8th inning, 4-1 is our score. Hit on the ground out to short. Reined in. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, the center fielder, Michael Getty.
Keenan Middleton will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Number 99, Keenan Middleton.
Settling in now, Michael Geddes. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Nope.
Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Not close. It's 2-0. And not the kind of swing you're hoping for on 2-0 as they bunch him up inside. It's 2-1 now.
I'll tell you, he just doesn't look comfortable in the box to me tonight. He's been off balance with his swings, and that one completely tied him up.
And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Now batting, the third baseman, Jason.
Coming to the plate
Vossler.
now, Jason Vossler. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. First pitch on its way. Bounce to first. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. The Bees are out in front, 4-1. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. Striding in once again, Joey Curletta. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Curletta.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. And the pitch. A ball and 2 strikes. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Just hung in there on that one. Again, a 1-2. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That has to make you feel really good as a pitcher, right? You're making pitches all around the zone, and then you bring that one inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
At the plate, Eric Salcedo. Standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The windup and the 0-1. Offered it a low one there, but came up empty.
offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That's great recognition right there on the part of the hitter. Not many guys lay off that one. That was a classic strikeout pitch. The 0-2 good changeup with some depth.
1 out, nobody on. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Into the box, Anthony Bemboom. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And the pitch. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul.
Nope.
And there's ball 1. And he'll miss the target there with a curveball, and it's 2-1 now. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. 2 out, nobody on. And a breaking ball's bounced out towards second. Fielded cleanly. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. So nothing happening this time around. 9th inning coming up. The Bees lead it 4-1. Jacob Barnes comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Ready once again, C.J. Abrams. So far 2 for 3 in this one.
They look like they're up against it here. Down 3 on the road, trying to come back against a closer.
9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Here's the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Now here's the pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Now the pitch. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Here now the 2-2. Weakly hit towards first. Scooped up, and he'll take this to the bag himself. 1 gone here in the 9th.
The batter, number 3, designated hitter, Gordon Beckham.
Next will be the designated hitter, Gordon Beckham. A hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. One and 1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
And no complaint about that one. That's a strike, and it's 1-2. And this is a strike 3 called. Oh, caught a break there. 2 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Standing in now, Jorge Ona. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Fouled off. And now a crowd reported at over 28,000 rise to their feet. And a swing and a miss as they definitely had him reaching for that one, and this ball game is over.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home. So this was a big win to win at home in front of their home crowd.
A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. Salt Lake took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Jose Suarez earns his first win of the season. Ronald Bolaños couldn't escape the 4th inning as he slapped with the loss. Jacob Barnes records the save, his 3rd of the campaign. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. From my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score. First for the victorious Bees. 4 runs on 11 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. For the visitors, 1 run, 4 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 54 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.